Time for a road trip again, this time to New Westminster. So here I am in the beautiful city of New Westminster, also known as the Royal City because it was once the capital of British Columbia. And it's nicely settled in between Vancouver, Burnaby, then New Westminster, and then my... Oh, what is that over this shoulder? Look what we have here. On a lamp post, the city of New Westminster has teamed up with BCIT, which is the British Columbia Institute of Technology, to install 6, so there's 3 locations, 6 charge points onto lampposts here in New Westminster. And what it is a trial to see, is this the way forward? Well, we already know it is the way forward. You take a look at one of James's vlogs. He went into London, England, and there on the street was EV parking and using existing light posts to draw power from. So these are just regular, what they call Clipper Creek chargers. I initially charged on this one, but there was a power fault. Yeah, it's still showing. I don't know if you can tell. Come on, there you go. So yeah, the charging point's not working on that side, so I moved over one, and here we have the Clipper Creek electric vehicle charge station. And it says it's high power, so let's go check inside to see what high power means. Well, high power means 224 volts, but it's only at 24 amps, and it's charging at 26 kilometers an hour. So the thing about British Columbia, there's legislation is that no one, you got hair there? No one's allowed to charge for charging other than BC Hydro. So BC Hydro is the provincial government-owned power company, and you wouldn't be allowed to set up a charger in front of your business or your house and charge people to use it. You wouldn't be able to charge them for the power because there's legislation on that. What the city's done, and what some other charge points, especially like in Maple Ridge, I think there's 3 that you actually have to pay for the price of the spot. So here there's meters over here. I don't know if you can tell there. There's coin meters. So maximum allowed is 2 hours here, and it's $1 for an hour coin, $1 coin per hour. I'm not going to pay for it because I'm only going to be here for a couple minutes. But already I did notice here, it says check for an extension cord or bad utility wiring. Well, it's not me, it's not my wiring, so it must be this charge point. There was I mean, I'm still charging at 224 volts, 225 volts, 24 amps, 26 kilometers an hour, and all it's saying is charge speed reduced. So there must be something faulty with the box there, which is fine because these are being monitored by BCIT, British Columbia Institute of Technology, so they will know by running their reports whether this is working. I did check on the PlugShare app, and there was a bit of verbiage about saying that Nissan Leafs or Kia Souls were having issues charging here, which doesn't really make any sense to me because it's a regular J1772, and I don't think they like it because this is back in only, and their charge ports are at the front. So I am going to muck about with the cable here, try to stop and restart, and see if anything changes at this end. But there's two other locations I want to show you. I won't charge there unless it's easy charge parking, but I'll show you what they've got. Interesting. So initially I just reset it, and when I first plugged it in, it said it was 32 amps, so which means it would be a 40 amp breaker, and then within 30 seconds it jumped down to, see, can I do it? Yeah, it jumped down to 24 amps, so there is something wrong with the machine. 24 amps at 226 volts is still banging out 25 kilometers an hour, so seeing as they restricted you to 2 hours, you know, you can get yourself 50 kilometers, which is not bad. That's 1/8 of a full tank. But I imagine that if I worked across the street or down here, I would go 2 hours here, come out, move to the next spot, pay my 2 hours, and jump back and forth. I think the whole day would cost you, what, $8 of parking, and you would get a full tank. Meh, we'll see. Location number 2. So here's location number 2. There it is, and it's on a city lamppost. Now this one is a flow machine. There it is. And there is 2 of them. I had a bit of a bugger trying to get it to turn on though. I don't have a flow account. Well, I have an app, but I always thought that the flow app was just there to give me the locations of all their charging sites. But so I tried my charge point app, which automatically, when you put your thumb on it, it sends an RFID password to the charge point machines and turns it on. So I tried that initially, didn't work, and then I opened up the Flow app and found the location I was at, had to tap it on the map, it brings it up and it says, I think it says something like, are you there now, do you want to charge? So I click charge, and then my charge point app opened up and went through some RFID communications, and I tell you, I was standing there looking like an idiot for, well, most of the time, but I was standing there looking like an idiot for 5 minutes trying to flash it and bang it and knock it and all that kind of stuff. So it did take some time to get hooked up and charged. So this one is charging at 236 volts, 28 amps, and it's charging about 24 kilometers an hour. Now when I first plugged it in, it actually showed 4 amps. And I was thinking, oh my god, it's going to take 24 hours to charge. Then it went to 7, then it went to 9, and it's slowly creeping its way up to 28 amps. And I'm wondering if that's the machine? Yeah, it's definitely the car. The car can do 80 amps, no problem. So it looked like it was trying to limit the amount of juice it was handing out to see if the car could handle it. So there is a sticker on each one of these 6 locations, well, 3 locations, 6 charge points, and I'll put it right here, and you can see that it's a trial from the BCIT. So I'm going to go on to that website, shows there at the bottom there, and try to get them to do it at other cities like Maple Ridge or Mission or somewhere a bit closer. It also says that the charge is going to be shared with the light, so it would be interesting to come back here. See, now I'm at 28, good. It'd be nice to come back here at night when the street lights are on and having to charge And I'm wondering if you're sharing it with a street light, and then what if someone else came, and I know sharing superchargers is pretty bad because they go down from a 100 plus down to 60 or whatever. It'd be interesting to find out what 2 EVs charging plus a light on would look like. Well, that's it. I'm done here in New Westminster, and gonna head out. But I'm definitely gonna check out that website and give them my 2 cents and support it, because I think they've got this amazing idea that EVs are the way of the future. Every street, most city streets have street lamps. Why not combine it? The thing about, I don't know if you saw the sign there, but it says, this is not EV parking. Anyone can park here. So there's no such thing as, well, I guess it could be iced, but it's not restricted to EVs, which I think that if you're hitting every single telephone pole in town, then you can get away with that. But if there's only 1 per 5-6 blocks, then I think it should be reserved for EVs. That's just my thought on it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. This is the way of the future. Hey, maybe you can talk to your city and see if they can start installing them, because it truly does help out, especially if you look across the way here. There's condos, townhouses, and single family dwellings without parking lots or without garages. So this might be the way to go, on a commercial city street, not a residential street. Because then now I can, right next door is Safeway with a Starbucks, if I did Starbucks, and I could sit here for 2 hours and get a charge, get 52 kilometers. Anyway, you guys take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.